What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Run Your Race with my boy, AJ Richardson, who's not here today, but we got another special guest. We got a sharpshooter. I'm telling you, we get bucket getters over here. One of the best shooters I've seen. I'm not going to hold you. Tough shot maker. Tough shot maker. And we got 8-year vet, correct?
Correct.
8-year vet, played at the highest level, got to the bag. Might need him to let me hold something, but we'll talk about that later. Got his own shoe. That's a dream. People, we got Langston Galloway on here.
Appreciate you having me. Glad to be here.
Listen,
let's get into it.
I appreciate you getting on. And like I say before, here on Run Your Race, you have a unique race that you ran. And you're still going. You have your own shoe. And you played at the highest level in the NBA. You're playing overseas now. You made that transition. You've done everything a lot of people wanted to do. And you are doing things that I think you can give free game to people who want to strive to do what you're doing, having your own shoe, playing the basketball at the highest level. And I think this is why I love it, because you're going to have a different perspective that we have not even heard, and we get to listen to it here on Run Your Race. So let's get right to it. Where you from and how'd you get started playing this game?
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Been playing the sport, man, since I was 3.
Yep.
My parents put the ball in my hands, and I've been enjoying it. Been enjoying this journey of a lot of ups and downs. Obviously, I played other sports, football, track, baseball, you name it. I've done all the sports. But, basketball has been really fun for me. Been undersized my whole life. So, I've had to get out the mud for high school, college, pros, all that. But it's been fun. So I'm just like I said, I'm just blessed to be able to do this, do what I love, and it's just it's a dream come true. I'll say that
for sure. What was the other sport that you say you was close to going to?
You know what? So being from Louisiana, football is God over there. That's God. Like so people like hey, I want to play football. I was a wide receiver, free safety, and man, I had really good hands, obviously, and not really understanding the route mechanics and all that. And like, nowadays, you see everybody online doing the different drills, like, footwork and all that. But, I just got open. I got open. My team, my quarterback always found me, got the ball in my hands, and then I made plays.
Okay.
And I think it's similar to what I do in basketball too. I just
for sure
put the ball in my hands, and then I find a way to make a play. It never is pretty. It's never, a style that, I can recreate for anybody else. It's just say it's unique. So
what was it about basketball that made you choose that?
Man, I've followed the game. Playing from the sense of like watching, like, AI and I was like a big AI, Chauncey Billups. A lot of the undersized guards that I just like kind of followed over the years. And it really just was just fun to see them out there, give their all. And then I was like, man, look, I want to do that too. That's what I want to do.
Got you. So was there, we have this multiple times.
Okay.
When did you stop playing football?
I stopped freshman year of high school.
Freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
Was it a play? Did something happen, or you just chose to stop?
My coach, man, my high school coach, and shout out Todd Foster. But he made me a decision. He gave me a decision. He's like, look,
pick one.
Yeah, either you're gonna play basketball and you're gonna be over here, or you're gonna come over here and, like, obviously you try to go back and forth, but he was a stickler with like trying to like, hey, look, you gotta keep it black and white. And so I was like, yo, I'm gonna stick with basketball, and great decision for me. Great decision.
No, hey, that shit worked out.
It worked out.
It worked out. Was there a situation where, when did you figure it out? When did you say, okay, I can really take this game to a new level?
I'm still
really
figuring it out.
Make it.
Still figuring it out.
Got you.
But from the sense of like, so I'm gonna kind of give you a long story, but short at the same time. When I was in 8th grade, I remember coming out to a tournament out here in Vegas. And not knowing if I was gonna go to college, not knowing like none of that. I was just like, look, I'm just like hooping, having fun. And my uncle actually was my college coach at St. Joe's University, Jeff Arnold. And he was like, yo, I'm gonna be out here watching your game. Obviously it's the live period. I'm just checking all the games out. And the moment when my dad, my mom got the call from him, like right after the game, they're like, yo, he's like, yo, I don't think you had to pay for college. And, you know, hearing my parents tell me that story, I was like, okay, all right. So I got something here. I don't know what that is. I don't know what or how, you know, how to get to the next level and like what's it going to take and all that. But in the sense of like knowing, hey, look, you can achieve what you're thinking, what you're dreaming and everything like that. And obviously, like I said, I'm 6'1", 6'2", on a good day. And I'm undersized. Everybody's like, they always look at your height nowadays and they say, hey, look, we need you to be this, we need you to be that. And it's like, I've always just been me. I can't talk for everybody else because obviously nowadays, you know, the point guard, the shooting guard position is 6'5" and above. So I'm I'm undersized, but you know, it's all about the heart. It's all about, you know, what you got inside you, that dog, pause if needed. But yeah, nah, it's just it's been a journey, like I said, just getting it out the mud. Getting out the mud, and I've enjoyed it because I've had to scratch and call. I've had to sacrifice a lot of time with my family, my friends. And it's been uniquely just different, you know what I mean? Because I can't, like I said, I can't replicate it for nobody else. But I know that if you go out there and I tell people there's 3 things that I always live by, you know, how much you sacrifice, how dedicated to the craft are you, and then how much hard work are you gonna put into it. So those 3 things that I live by, that's my ethics, you know, that's what it stands for.
And you could tell because I've worked out with you a couple of times. I talked to T-Route and like you put the work in to be who you are and shoot the way you do, and it shows itself. Everyone has, not everyone, because some people are in a situation they just have to figure it out on their own. But did you have somebody to give you the blueprint? Did you look at someone and be like, okay, for instance, for me, I'll never forget, I went to go see John Wall play live. And I was like, I need to get to that level. And I was just like, whatever I need to do, I just need to get to his level and the rest will take care of itself. Who was that for you?
So for me,
was it somebody local or?
I had you know, it's so funny. It was closer than I expected. One of my high school teammates, Josh White, he's a college coach for Houston, University of Houston right now. And I used to see how hard he worked every day. And like he was another example of the you know, undersized guard. He was about, I'd probably say 5'9", 5'10", but like just a straight dog. Like got it out the mud. You know, was trying to get offers from all the big schools. He would go play against, you name it, all the big schools, all the big players in like in that class. I think he was in the same class as, if I had to think back, I think it was Greg Monroe. I don't know what year that was, but they had a lot of dogs in that class. A lot of like, you know, just I think everybody that was in that class, all, you know, with lottery picks and then end up, you know, having careers. But yeah, nah, and he's a no-name guy to a lot of people, you know, in the basketball realm, from a sense of like him not getting to play professionally, you know, obviously in the NBA and nothing like that, but it's just how hard he worked because he knew that he's undersized. He got it like, and it's the same thing that I heard the other day on a podcast with KD and them. They were saying, look, if you obviously 6'5" and under, you 6'1", 6'2", you got to be able to shoot the ball, shoot it on
the
a
shit
clip.
Out of the ball.
It's got to be a clip. That's number one. You got to guard your ass off, man, like it's no other. And then on top of all that, then you got to be able to control the game. So it's like,
you got to make everybody else better.
So you got to be a playmaker. You got to get in the paint, make plays. So it's like those 3 things you got to be excellent in. But to even make it to the NBA.
And to piggyback, you can't just be good.
No.
Just like you got to be great.
You got to
those
be
things.
Great. Got to be great. Got to be great. And so seeing him do that, it kind of like, not saying it spurred me to do anything specific, but I was like really good at playmaking. I was really good at getting to the paint, but I could shoot the ball really well. And I was guarding too. And so I was like, look, I'm gonna lay my hat. You gotta lay your hat on something. And my shooting was that one thing that got me over the hump because it made up for everything. It's like, hey, look, if I'm on the court, I'm a plus. I'm not a minus. And so I just was like, look, I'm gonna just be in the gym every day, just shooting, like shooting tough shots, playing one-on-one, pick up, being the most conditioned. And that's all I still do that to this day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to like, find ways to get better. How do I, recreate myself in like being better than yesterday?
Yeah.
And so it's just fun, like to see how many times that I get in the gym and I'm like, man, like, all right, so what am I going, like, I just go into the gym kind of with a blank canvas, like, all right, what am I going to do today? What's going to be that like kind of thing that I'm gonna connect with to do and like, make me better. And then it's like, I think of something and like me and T Ruff, we talk about it all the time. We'll be in the gym and he'd be like, how did you make that? Like, what, like, I was like, bro, I don't, just
instinct.
It's instinct. It's the flick. Like I tell everybody, man, if I flick my wrist, man, it's good.
Yeah.
Because I know how much repetitive motion I've put into that. And it's the same thing every single time.
It's big time because for me, when you tell that story, it's like, you said Josh Sweat?
Josh White. Josh White.
You probably saw him put all that work in, and then when it get to, you see the results.
Man.
So that's where you like, oh, if I do that, I'm going to get twice as many results.
Twice as many.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's good, but I'm better.
Yeah.
If I put just as much work as he do, where am I going to be?
Right.
And it makes a whole lot of sense. And I see where you're coming from. When you make that jump and you start figuring out, there's always something that kind of hones you in. Was there anything for you that you might have went the wrong direction in high school to like, okay, I got to lock in or I might go the wrong direction that you can get?
It was a pivotal moment. And my high school coach, he was, man, crazy. I'm gonna say crazy. Yeah, that's an understatement.
Yeah.
We running every day. You miss something in school, you running. Like, it just a ton of stuff. But I'll say this. It made me into the man that I was gonna be. You know what I mean? Life, like, what am I gonna live by every single day? What am I gonna lay my hat on? And so we were like, our team, all guys, kind of underrated. I was like the unique one because I was able to go from like probably like top 10 in the state of Louisiana to being like top 3 from just like this kind of specific thing. So we get to tryout. So every year is a tryout. So we get in the summertime. It's conditioning tests. You got you're yelling, you're screaming. You got you're diving on the floor for the balls. I mean, it's a ton of stuff. But there came a moment after the first day, I was like, yo, I went home and I told my dad about like, the situation. I'm like, man, I don't think I could do this. And he was like, look, this is what's going to make you a man. That's going to grow you up right here. This is your your foot in the sand. Like, all right, hey, what are you going to do going forward? Either you going to take that step and be better, or you going to just say, hey, look, I'm done with this. I'm going to just take the foot off the gas and that's it. And so that moment right there, and I was crying too. And I don't want to say like, obviously today's world, I was young, but I was also too like, when you're passionate about something, I feel like there's so much emotion. There's 100%. So much. It's so much like you care about it. And so I really cared about basketball because I wanted to be successful. But also too like I was good at it. So I was like, all right, look, this is the moment that like either I'm gonna go or I'm not. And look, long story short, when I got back out there the next day, 2 days later, we finished the tryout, made the team. And I literally was like exhausted from the camp, but it made me better because, like I said, the guy Josh White, I was going against him every day. I'm guarding him. We had some other guys on my team that were overseas guys. I'll say that. I won't label who they were, but like they were some dogs. Because like obviously back then from my high school, we had a lot of imports that like came in, they would play. And so we were one of the only schools in the city of Baton Rouge that like, we would have kids come from overseas to play.
Really?
And so we would have a national schedule. We would travel around the country. Like we went to Torrey Pines.
Oh, y'all did everything.
We would go to Houston. We would go all around. And so when they came over, I mean, like, they fighting for their lives. They like, look,
we gotta make it.
I gotta make this. Because if not, I'm going back home to nothing. And so for me, I was like, just watching that every day, like how hard they work. you know, what the coach is expecting out of them.
Yep.
You know, like that mentality of like everything. Like we used to chop it up about everything. Like, you know, the good, bad, the ugly of like, you know, for them, like coming over here, like they stopping their whole lives to say, hey, look, this basketball got to work out. Yeah. It got to work out for me. And
that's a whole different perspective, because you got that at such a young age of understanding like, hey, look, there's a different type of hunger.
Yeah.
And when you see that, you just don't really take it for granted no more. And you just like, I got to just attack this thing.
Yeah.
And then I could already tell you got a little PTSD from it.
Yeah.
But that you don't realize it in the moment.
No,
you don't realize it all. You're like, this is just only making you better, because what's harder than what I just did?
Yeah. Yeah.
You tell me.
Yeah. No, and that's what I see like now. It's like, you know, I go into practice, or I go into, for example, like overseas, like now, like obviously practices, everybody's like, oh, you know, they all the stigma is always this, you know, you got practice 2 times a day, you playing practice. It's all about your mentality going into it. Like obviously, yes, like in today's world, do you want to get it? Not saying like, you know, obviously you want to show up at 7 o'clock and be at a hoop, but at the same time too, if you can go overseas, do it in practice. All right, it get me ready for the game mentally. It's good. It's cool. Yep. Like, but you overseas, people don't tell a lot of like, you know, Americans this either. They paying for your car, they paying for your house, so they expect you to go over there and be like, do what you do.
Yeah.
They like, hey, look, we paying you this money, so look, come over here and
do your job.
do your job.
Yeah, you're gonna work for it.
And they don't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
You can have a ton of stuff going on off the court, but as long as you come over there, do your job, you're good. And so mentally, like you just said, like going back, rewinding to like me being in high school, and it's like, I know a lot of guys come on here and probably talk about how they have stories from like, you know, the college level or like the NBA level, and like, you know, this set me apart. Mine, like you said, it started early.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a named person that like kind of set it off to like put that fire in my heart, like, you know, and create that kind of like that dog mentality on every single day. But it's just like that get out that mud mentality. It's like, how do I figure this out? Because it's not easy.
For sure. And I to piggyback on that, I hadn't even thought about this in a minute, but where I got my aggressiveness and dog from is like, you don't want to, it's nothing against those guys, but like, were they NBA talents? Probably not. None of them really. I think it was my 7th, 8th grade year or something like that. I played with some guys that were just, this is all they had.
Yeah.
This kept them away from the bullshit.
Yeah, right.
And they were just like, look, let's go. And they had a type of feeling of like, this is all I have to do.
Yep.
And I'm putting everything I have into this game. And then when you have the talent too, it's kind of like when you go to a camp, with a bunch of guys who made it and stuff, they're like, oh, why the fuck we doing this?
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Yep.
And then you see another guy that's like, nah, let's get it.
Yeah.
And then check rock. Like, it's just such a different perspective. And to have that at your school every single day is a blessing.
Yeah.
And then you just carry that with you all the way through. Some people just learn it too late.
Right.
And that's really the problem. And I think that's the problem nowadays with kids.
Yeah.
There's not much of that.
Yeah. I mean, you tell me about, you can't really challenge the kids these days. I mean, and that's no knock on the kids today. I don't want to say that that's a problem, but
it's not their fault though.
It's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
It's not their fault, because now if we had that, if it was like this now when we was there, we'd probably be different. You see what I'm saying? But we know it's gonna just hurt them later.
Yeah.
Because right now you just can't say nothing to them, and then everybody's not an NBA player.
No.
So when they go play where you in Italy and Turkey,
right? They're like,
what are they gonna last?
Yeah. I mean, my first year in Italy, I've seen the whole, like, from the top to the bottom. I've seen it like firsthand. All right, I've seen dudes get kicked out of practice. I've seen dudes about to fight the coach. I've seen dudes literally tell the coach, you guys have to get rid of me because I'm trying to go play EuroLeague. Like, I've seen guys say that.
Wow.
And then walk out. And then walk out of practice.
Yeah.
Because obviously the thing that people don't like understand is that everybody has a contract, but you have outs in your contract overseas. Like obviously you can get bought out. If you don't live up to the expectations or whatever, the team can, get rid of you.
Yeah.
So when it came to like the talent, like everybody's talented.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's talented. But it's like, what's going to differentiate you from everybody else?
You got to separate yourself.
You got to separate yourself. So it's like, sometimes it's your mentality.
Yeah.
And so seeing that, like how the guys that I was around, they would kill us.
Yeah.
Like straight, like bucket getters, good, being able to like get to their spots, knock down. But it was the mentality. Because next thing you know, you go from playing with them to then, hey, I'm gone.
Yeah.
And you like, what? Like,
what happened?
What? Like we supposed to be getting ready to like play a game. Oh no, I'm gone. I'm out. And I'm like, I've seen it all. I swear, I've seen it all. Thinking that how the NBA is, right? NBA is like, not saying it's black and white, but it's more so like, it's like, every day what you're gonna get. There's not gonna be nothing like on the outline other than like the trade deadline. Like when it's crazy, like dudes is like, you see guys like wondering, like our eyes, turning, like heads moving, like a lot of guys are just all over the place. But over there, bro, every day is cutthroat. But then look, on top of this, I mean, maybe you can attest to this too. When the situation, what I was just saying, how God left, then our coaches are coming to me, and because I'm a leader. He's like, yo, that's your American guy, man. Like, get him in check, get him right. And I'm like,
that's a grown man.
Yeah, he's a grown man. Why would I need? But over there, they look at it as you look out for your people, like you're wherever you're from.
Yeah,
you look out for those people. Like you're always checking in. You're trying to become a family, like more chemistry oriented. Yeah. I learned that in my second year more so, like to, try to engage, be more, welcoming. I say that because obviously my first year I was just like, look, I'm just going to kill.
I'm trying to figure it out myself.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out myself. I'm just here too, and it's like I'm in year 10 of my career, and I'm my first year overseas, so it's like I'm just trying to figure it out. But it really comes down to how do you like literally like bring those guys together, but then also too is like on a day in day out, it's just you could be anybody could be gone.
Yeah.
And I've seen, like I said, I've seen it all. I've seen guys get cut. I've seen guys this year, somebody got cut and was gone. Like there was no text message like, hey, this guy's gone.
You just walk in the locker room.
Dude, he's gone. All right, where's he at? Well, I don't know. And he gone. All right, he going to a new team. Bro, I've seen it all.
No, this year was my first time being overseas. And played a game, had practice, and then we had like one more day. Come back the next day, and I'm like, yeah, what's the name? And like, oh, he got traded. Yeah. When? This morning. How?
Yeah.
When? Like, who saw this shit? And it happens so fast.
Yeah.
And you just got to really be on your toes. And it's kind of, you really do have to be on your business and just, it's kind of more overseas. You got to be more of an ultimate pro.
Yeah, you do. You
really do.
You really do, because it's not like where you can skate by. Like obviously, like they watch everything.
They watching every little thing.
And then in the city that you in, then the people will snitch on you and be like, oh, hey, look, this guy's out there.
Dog, apparently when I went to Puerto Rico, it got leaked that I was on the team by one of the janitors. About some of the people, they saw me shooting around in the gym.
Yeah.
And one of the people that worked in the gym leaked it. And that's how everybody else found out. I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy.
It's crazy.
But they watch everything.
Everything.
They're like, you go out. We know if you go out.
They know you go out.
We know if you do something, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn, okay.
They watch everything.
I'm like, okay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first offer or letter?
Yeah. Now, my first offer, so it's back to 8th grade again.
Okay.
I'm going into my freshman year of high school that summer. I was playing. Who was I playing with at the time? I can't even think of the name. I think I was either playing with this team called HP Elite, Hollis Price Elite.
Okay.
Hollis Price played professionally overseas for a lot of years. Currently coaching at University of Houston.
Okay.
And so we're playing in a tournament over, I think it was the Great American Shootout, if I recall correctly. Mm-hmm. So we're over there playing, and like, bro, I kid you not, I was going crazy. I was going crazy. I was hitting shots. I was getting to the basket and ones. And the people were like in the crowd, like, you know, when you feel like the energy of like the stands, like people just like, oh, like, whoa, like, who is this? Who is this guy?
Yeah.
And so the Baylor University coach, Scott Drew, was in the building and pulled me to the side. He's like, yo, man, like, love your game. He was like, yo, I got you gotta come. You gotta come. And so fast forward a little bit, not knowing, so there was two other guys that were Louisiana guys that went to Baylor. Lace Darius Dunn.
Yeah.
And then man, what is the other one name? Oh man, drawing a blank. I can't think of the other one. He went to Reserve Christian, small guard, but Tweety Carter.
Okay.
And so both of them at Baylor. And like I said, I was 8th grade. They made the offer right then and there at the gym.
In 8th grade.
In 8th grade. Dang. And so I'm not really
understanding.
Understanding all that. Like, I'm not understanding the rankness. Like, I'm not understanding none of that. Mm-hmm. But I did go on. Back then we had a Scout. Is it Scout something? Scout.com or something like that. Back then, Rivals was big. So, you know, obviously you go in there, type in, and see, you know, they got the write up and all that. And so I just remember like seeing a write up, like, man, Galloway kills, da da da. Mm-hmm. And so that's when, like I said, the process kind of started. Like, you know, I get Baylor, then Baylor come, LSU come, like just different schools started offering. But I wasn't like a highly like ranked guy.
Gotcha.
Like I just was, you know, I would go against a lot of the top guys, play well, but I never would get ranked, which was crazy. But it was like because I was undersized. So it's like, you know, they say, hey, I'm a 6'2" scorer. They're like, combo-ish, like, you know, I bring the ball up, you know, I can get us in offense, but also like, I mean, I'm gonna score the ball, but more so score than anything. And so that kind of like, it was a knock on me. Yeah. Like back then, if you were a tweener, you were like,
they don't like tweeners.
You like frowned upon. And to this day, still frowned upon.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It is what it is. But anyway, just like to see that and see how far that drove me, because you know, once you get your first, like, it's like with anything, once you get your first, you like,
just want more of that.
I want more. Like, I want to keep, like, let me just keep killing, I'm gonna get more. And that's just what it was.
What was it? How are you handling it at that age? You got to offer really early. I know how you feel. How are you handling the attention? Because you're going back to Louisiana.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's a football state.
Yeah.
You're getting offers at 8th grade from a high Division I school. How are you handling that as a young kid?
You know what's and like, it's crazy we talk about this story, because I always, in the summertime, not saying playing against my age group, but I always got humbled, because in the summertime, I would go to Philly and I would play against the pros. So they had pro-am. Well, they did have a pro-am in Philly, but it was more so they had these runs at LaSalle.
Okay.
That they would have all the pros there. Like, I remember they had Kyle Lowry, they had Lou Will, they had Marty Collins.
Yeah, got some guys.
They had, I mean, the list keeps going on and on.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, back to 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, I would always go. So Philly's my second home. Grew up in Philly. All my family is from Philly.
Okay.
And so I would always be in Philly every summer.
Okay.
And so I would go up there. My uncle, he was assistant coach at Drexel at the time, ended up being at St. Joe's when I came out. Then I went to St. Joe's. That was a reason that helped me go there.
Gotcha.
But they would just throw me over there, throw me to the wolves. And it was like, yo, let's see what you got. Like, you know, lace them up against the pros. Like, see what you got.
Yeah.
And so playing against them humbled me, where, like, another example, like, it's either, you know, kill or be killed.
Yeah.
And so I'm playing against them every day, 8th grade. And I was like, man, like, these, like, they find a way to put in the basket, but obviously it's different. It's a different mentality of like how to play basketball, because Philadelphia is, that's basketball, like that's the ultimate basketball city.
Like straight hoopers.
Straight hoopers. All they do is hoop, work, like that's it. And so to play against them every day, like obviously I had some good days, I actually had some bad days too, but to see that and play against that every day was like, it actually helped me because I was humbled. I didn't really care about the offers then, because like in there, none of them guys are looking for offers, and none of them guys, like, there's no college coaches in there. These guys are pros. Like, I'm trying to feed my family.
And they have to, it's funny, when you young, you see a pro, it's like they never miss.
Never miss.
You be sitting there like, doggone it. I mean, it's like they arm on automatic.
Man.
It's a true consensus to me. It's like, when you put yourself in uncomfortable situations like that, where you're not the best player, it only benefits you later.
Only benefits you.
Because at the end of the day, you are getting humbled. You're trying to figure out how to be the best version of yourself. And then if you're playing against those good players, when you get back to playing your age group, it's like,
oh yeah,
this shit light.
Yeah, it's light.
You know what I'm saying? And you can only go there, in my opinion. And sometimes it's tough because your confidence can get shot.
Yeah. If you go in there and
if you get cooked,
killed, you get cooked, you're like,
bro,
man,
I suck.
Yeah, it's like, what do I need to do?
What do I need to do to guard this motherfucker?
Yeah.
I gotta play him? What I have no shot.
Yeah, no shot.
But you gotta put yourself in, you gotta put all this in perspective. You're young, you're still figuring out the game and all that.
Yeah.
When did you feel you took the step though in high school? Like, when did you want to commit early?
So I did want to
commit.
Yeah, I committed after my junior. After my junior year, committed early.
What was important for you in recruiting?
So I really wanted to go to a bigger school. Obviously, I wanted to, like, I knew that to get to, like, I had LSU, Texas A&M, like Baylor, Cincinnati. I had all these teams knocking at my door, but at the back of my mind, I still had St. Joe's. Because obviously, like I said, I had Phil Martelli, you had Jameer, you had Delonte, like they blowing on my phone. I'm talking to them all the time. That's my dog, Jameer. And so my family, like I just mentioned, I'm from Philly. Like, that's my second home.
Okay.
And my grandmother had never seen me play, like high school ball, elementary ball, nothing. Because obviously she upstairs. She's not coming down there to come in the summertime. She's like, yo, I'm just here to hang out with y'all, and I'm going back up to Philly. And so that was a big factor in my decision, because I'm like, I'm a family guy. I love having my family around, like them seeing me play, like it makes me play better.
For sure.
And so the factor of all the schools, like I said, I was like dealing with going to a bigger school, because, you want that, like, that edge of saying, yo, I went to a bigger school. It helps out in the long run. Now looking back, if it was a different time period, a different situation for me, I wish I would have went to a bigger school.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was like, look, I just want to play for my family. And so that was a big factor in me going to St. Joe's in Philly. And like I said, it all worked out.
For sure.
I wouldn't change my story. I mean, there was a lot of times where I was in the gym 6-7 hours a day, like in Philly. Like summertime, I'd be in, like, you take your summer classes, I was still, I'd take my little class at nighttime, throughout the whole morning, afternoon, working out, take me a little nap, go to class. Like, it was like, bro, it was hours. I would spend hours. I'm not saying that everybody has to do that. I'm not saying that. But for me, I'm a big repetition guy. Like, it's gotta feel the same way every time I'm shooting it. When I got the ball in my hands, make sure, everything has to be perfect for me. Like, and that's why I love about it. Your work gonna show. It's always gonna show.
For sure.
It's always gonna show.
Picking St. Joe, you have all these other schools. Was it tough, or was it more of like, I just want my family to see me?
Yeah.
Like, I know you say you look back and be like, maybe I should have.
Yeah.
But what was it just family, or was it like, I can actually go do something special here at St. Joe?
So it was the schools. Like, all right, like, for example, you go to North Carolina, right?
Yep.
you have a legitimate chance to win a national championship. Like when you go to that school, like that's the dream school for everybody.
Yeah.
You grow up, you see Michael Jordans, you see, you obviously playing against Duke, you see the Duke. So it's like, that's like the #1 goal for everybody. I'm not even saying like, there's so many kids that be, oh man, I never wanted to go to, yes you did.
Yes.
Everybody wanted to go to Duke and go to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to go there. Now, the other schools, like, it was a hard decision because the coaches put so much time and effort into it. Like,
Scott Drew from the beginning.
Bro, being there early on, Texas A&M, they had Mark Turgeon.
Okay.
He was at my practices. He would like, I'm like, how are you here? He's like, yeah, I'm flying in, flying back out. He would just be back and forth. So it's like the time and the effort that I appreciated it.
Yeah.
They was there. So that's what made the decision so much harder because they were there. Now for me, being a Louisiana guy, like all these schools right here in this region, normally you don't get like guys that leave their region and go to another region because it's unheard of. Like back then, I say that more so. But for me, it was like obviously the family part was a big issue. But then also too, I had my uncle was assistant coach there, so that was a huge factor to help me because I knew that good, bad, and different. He gonna have your back. He gonna give it to me straight. He gonna be like, "Yo, you look good. Hey, you playing? You got to get together."
Yeah.
And then on the other side, I had Phil Martelli.
Yeah.
So
legend
from the jump, he put the ball in my hands and like, all right, look, you could be, and this is what they told me when I was coming out. Either you could be a big fish in a small pond, or you could be a small fish in a big pond.
Gotta do it.
And so I didn't get it at the time. I was like, man, I don't know about that, man. Like that don't mean, like at the time, that don't mean nothing to me. I'm a 16, 17-year-old kid. Like I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But looking back now, and I can vividly remember the people that said it to me, and I was like,
they knew what they were talking about.
Yeah, they knew what they were talking about.
Where's if it wasn't St. Joe, where else? Where you think you would have went?
You know what? I wish I would have went to LSU because obviously it's backyard.
Yeah.
I'm 5 minutes from the school. But they just didn't recruit me like I thought they were gonna recruit me. They kind of like just like assumed that, hey, look, he gonna commit here. And the coach there, no knock on it at the time, was bad. It was bad.
Gotcha.
He just didn't. I don't know. He wanted small. I still don't understand it today. I don't want to make the whole story known, but like bro, he just didn't want to recruit me because he was just like, your combo, I need a guard, I need a point guard. I'm like, okay, all right.
Did you ever end up playing them?
Yeah, I ended up playing them in college. I ended up playing them. We were in the tournament in Florida with the Worldwide Sports the holiday tournament.
Did you beat them?
We lost. We ended up losing.
I know you.
I was too amped up. you know, like when you're amped up for a game, like when you're young, you're like, man, I gotta go kill him, and like, and then you're so amped up, and then, bro, I laid the egg. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, it was bad. I think I missed the shots I'm supposed to be hitting, but bro, it's like the next game I end up having like a 20 ball, like 20 or 30 ball. Like,
he was like, "What the fuck was this?
Where was this at yesterday?"
Yep.
I'm sick. I'm sick,
was.
man. So like, to see like me lose that game, and then like I knew in the back of my mind, like you start hearing stuff like, see, I told you that's why we didn't recruit.
Yeah. I know you was.
I was sick.
Tight.
I was sick.
I know you was tight.
I was sick.
So you get to college. It's college time.
Yep.
What was your welcome to college moment?
Welcome to college moment. I never had like a lot of like name guys that I kind of went against that like I said, they all were pros. Everybody I played against. I had played against Mark Lyons. And then I had
what class are you?
I'm 2014. I mean, I'm sorry, 2010. I'm sorry,
2010. 2010 class was
that was Kyrie in there. That's Kyrie in there.
That's Kyrie in there.
Yeah, that was that class.
That was a mob.
Yeah, that was a mob.
That was a mob.
They like
right there.
But it's so funny. I saw them on the circuit.
So
like that class, you had Harrison Barnes. You had
Didn't they call him the Black Falcon or some shit?
Yeah. It was crazy. It was.
I know.
Yeah, it was crazy. The nickname, you see me be like, what? Like, what are they talking about?
He's a nice guy.
But hey,
yeah, Sully too.
Yeah, Sully was. Yeah. They actually had bro. Sorry to, but that dude was the most efficient dude I ever seen score the ball. So I went to Harrison Barnes.
Oh yeah.
we were playing at Nike Jamboree in St. Louis. And this dude like got your spot, raise up, boom.
So mechanical.
Catch it, boom, three, boom. Like it was simple. Then get to the basket, dunk. It was never a flashy dunk, like windmill. He just boom, and then keep it getting run back down. Like, and I'm like, dog, but everybody, like I said, back to the whole situation. Dude's just 6'5" and above. I tell everybody this to this day. If you 6'5" and above, your chances of making it to the league are so much higher than if you're 6'5" and under.
Yeah.
And one thing to say that I vividly remember still to this day, I was at an AAU tournament when I was about, I think 12, 13. And you know how, the opening ceremony of like the Worldwide Sports, you know, AAU national championships, and you come in there and they always have one speaker, he'd be like, there's a 0.0003% chance you're gonna make it to the league.
Yeah.
And that was a story that they told that day. And that vividly stuck with me. And everybody in there, that's not gonna be me. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. And I'm like, dang, like, that's tough.
That's hard.
You know how like, what are your chances to, like, that's like winning a lottery.
No.
And so like to make it to the league, and it's like, I think what it's like, 4,500 like players that ever played the game in the NBA, like,
that's an insane number.
That's an insane number. That's probably 5,000 now. But anyway, it's like, still, how many dudes have kind of came through the ranks and to see that. But yeah, it's long story, but like, it's just fun to see like how you play against all these dogs. Like obviously, like I played against Josh Selby so many times. Like Will Barton.
Josh Selby was nice.
Dog, nice.
Brandon Knight was in that class.
Brandon Knight was in that class. He was number one. He was number one, and then I think Harrison overtook him like right at the end. Yeah, bro. We had some dogs in that class. But yeah, going in, we had my freshman year, Kevin Anderson went to Richmond. So we get to conference play, and another smaller guard. Man, it's like Richmond had like a weird style play, like more like a Princeton style, like pass and cut.
Okay.
But he was the one dude that like the coach let him do whatever he wanted to do.
He freelanced.
He break, like he played pass, and then break down and just go. And you be like, whoa, where is this coming from?
Well, you got to wait on that dad screen before you do this shit.
Yeah, what are you doing? Like, and bro, killer. And went overseas, had a heck of a career over there. That was one. Mark Lyons, two Holloway on the Xavier team. Killers. Like, dog, they got to it. Like, they wasn't even, like, they was always 1 foot flat, like, all right, hey, I'm about to go.
Xavier used to be a really sleeper team.
They
had some mobs.
And this is when the A-10 was like, it was like there.
Yes.
They had Xavier, they had Temple. I mean, they had some teams, like they had
VCU. Wasn't VCU in the 18?
No, they weren't there yet. They weren't there yet.
Really?
They got there, I think, 2 years later.
Okay.
Because they had Charlotte. Charlotte was still in the A-10.
Okay, got you.
And Charlotte had some like some dogs too. Like they were I forgot names, but yeah, like you couldn't sleep on nobody because obviously you play and it's basketball. Hey, any given day for real. But yeah, those three was like some guards that I went against that I was like, okay. Like I gotta step this up.
How many years you doing college?
I did all four.
All four?
I did all four.
When did you feel like you figured it out? When did the game slow down?
You know what? I figured it out after my sophomore year.
Okay.
Because I had a really good year. I think I averaged maybe 15 a game or something like that after my sophomore year. And I'm thinking, all right, I might be able to come out.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're like, nah, one more year. Just give me one more year. Like, I think you'll be good. And I came back and I had a terrible year.
Really?
Terrible year. I got like sick throughout the year. And I was like, man, what is going on? Like I was dealing with this virus. And then I had like an injury. It just was a lot going on my junior year. And but also too, it got me obviously another year under my belt. Went back my senior year. I averaged like 16, 17 a game my senior year. We won the A-10. We made it to the tournament. So long story short to say is we literally, like, I accomplished everything I wanted to do at St. Joe's because me coming back my senior year, we turned the program around. The program was like, it was terrible when I got there. And then we literally, like, the class that I came in with, like, it literally took off from there. But we won. 2 years later, they won again. And then kind of like after that, it was like kind of like a blur. But Nah.
Do you look back and feel like you should have left your sophomore year?
I do. I wish, this is the only thing, I wish that they had the same process that they have now.
Where
that you could go in and come back.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Back then you had to, like, either you was
in
there,
you in.
You in.
Gotcha.
And that's where you see the numbers where, I don't know if you've seen this new statistic where they were saying the kids that declare, I think, and I can't think back when I was coming through, but they had 3 years ago, there was 500 kids that declared.
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago, there was 300. And I think last year, it was 100 kids that declared. This year, there might have been maybe 40, 50 kids.
Oh, yeah, it was the lowest.
Yeah, it was the lowest.
It was the lowest it's ever been.
And I was like, oh, yeah, this is
different.
This is different, but they're doing it intentionally. That's why NIL and all that is like so important for the kids now, because you can get to the bag way earlier and you don't even have to get to the league. I mean, I don't know if that's helping the league or hurt. I mean, not saying helping or hurting the league, but helping or hurting college basketball.
Yeah.
Because you're more so worried about the money that I can get, which if I was a kid at age,
you probably think the same thing.
I probably would do the same thing. I could help my family now instead of helping them later on.
Yeah.
Or who's to say I'll make it to the league?
Yeah.
There's a lot of dudes that like they don't pan out, it just don't pan out.
But that's where it comes down to. It's pros and cons to that shit.
Yeah.
It really is, because it goes down to what you heard at nationals.
Yep.
What is it?
0.003. Yeah.
0.003% chance you're gonna make the NBA.
Yeah.
So at that point, they like, all right, let me go see what they up. Nope. Okay, let me go get this $1 million.
$1 million, yeah. Let me get it.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Y'all made the tournament?
Made the tournament.
Made the tournament one time?
One time. That's it. Yeah, we had NIT 2 times and then tournament 1 time.
How far you get?
First round. We went. We played. It's so funny. We played against UConn that won the championship that year. That was Shabazz, Boatwright, Daniels. They had somebody else in there. They had a shooter. The boy.
They had didn't they have like?
No. 2014 year.
God.
Yeah. They had this Shabazz, Boatwright. Daniels, nice, yeah, they were nice.
They had a good
team. I had a shot to win it in that game.
Oh, it was close.
Oh yeah, we had them. We was up the whole game and like tricked it right at the end. We had like a turnover. One of my big men fouled out that I needed in the game. I had a shot to win it, missed it, and then went to overtime, and then they beat us right in overtime, and I was sick.
What was the shot?
I had it was like an in-between shot, whereas either I could have went off the backboard or I could have shot at a regular, and I tried to go backboard, and it was, you know what, I ain't gonna say I tried, I was like in between, and I like hit the middle, and it bounced off, and I was like, I should have just picked one and went with it.
You were pissed.
But I was killing that game. I ended up having like 29 that game.
Damn.
I went crazy in that UConn game.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I was going crazy.
That's a good way to go out.
Hey,
what's your career high?
In college, 32, 33, something like that.
Against who?
Fordham. I went crazy. I had like 10 threes that game.
Damn. What's the most threes you ever made? Ever?
Yeah.
10?
10 in the game, yeah.
10 threes is...
Broke the school record for most threes in the game. Then I was like the all-time leading three-point shooter at St. Joe's until recently. Like they just had a kid this past year, broke all the records.
Broke everything.
Who is it? Eric Reynolds. He actually is in summer league right now with OKC Thunder.
Did he score in the wrong basket the other day?
That's him. That's him. Bro, I'm so sick. I was
his first bucket. He scored in the wrong basket.
Hey, I never want to talk.
And I never knew, bro. I never knew, dog. They actually give you the points.
No way.
So they say he was 1 for 3 for the game.
Are you kidding? So they give you the point. Oh,
they gave him a bucket.
I did not know they give you the points.
That's sick work. Play the clip. That's great.
I did not know they gave you the points.
I think they gave him the points, bro. They put the shit up and said he 1 for 3 for the game. I said, that is nasty work. But then they put in parentheses, scored for the Knicks.
Oh, man.
That's terrible work.
I was, man.
You lost your fucking thing to him. No offense, brother. That's tough. Yeah. You get done with your senior year.
Yep.
You get through it.
Yep.
Hey, listen, college is a good time, though.
It's a great time.
College is a great time. And I did all 4, and you really do enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's league time.
Right.
How many workouts did you do?
Just 7.
Just 7?
Just 7. And I'm saying just 7, like that's like, but dudes do like 20.
I did about 6. I think I did about 18 workouts.
Yeah, 18. Yeah. Normally you hear like, all right, those high numbers. 7. I had one more at the end that I could have done. It was like the day of the draft. I'm like, why am I going to do this workout? Y'all have y'all pick in.
Y'all know who y'all want to be.
Y'all know y'all don't want to see me.
Yes.
I'm like, I told my agent, I'm like, man, cut that out.
What was your best and worst workout?
Best one was the Pacers. I killed that workout. Like, and it's so funny. Larry Bird was there. He was there. He was sitting in front court side. Well, half court.
Yeah.
Destroying. I'm like, we playing 1-on-1, killing dude in front of me. Then playing 3-on-3. I'm getting to my spots, making the right reads, alleys, dimes. I'm just killing. I'm just killing the whole workout. I'm thinking in my head, like, yeah, man.
I'm gonna be a pacer.
I'm gonna be a pacer for sure.
Bro, I tell you, bro, we always have that one. Them like, there's no way they're
gonna pass. Yeah,
there's just no way.
It's like there's nobody coming in here doing what I just did. There's nobody else that's doing what I just did.
What was your worst one?
Worst one was actually Houston Rockets.
That was a long workout, though.
Bro,
that workout was like 2
I got
hours.
killed in there. Bro, the first drill. So this is when Lucas is still there. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. John Lucas is still there.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
So the first drill we start. So all right, we just stretched out, and they were like, we were doing all like the first, like the other drills we had to do was like the lifting and like the lane agility, all that.
Yeah.
So the first drill, they're like, all right, y'all, all right, let's get it going. We're gonna do 1-on-1 full court. You gotta stay inside these cones. I said, what?
Yeah.
1-on-1 full court? I'm like, oh, this about to be insane.
You back in high school with old boy.
Yeah. And I'm like,
you.
oh, what are we doing? So we going through that. Bro, I don't even think I scored in that drill. Like, other dudes just getting buckets. I'm like dying. I'm over there, like, hands on knees, trying to like get through the workout. I'm dying. I'm dead. I promise you, dead.
He said dead.
So the Celtics have the worst workout?
I don't know.
I mean, they just got the run at the end. They got the Celtics is up there.
Yeah.
Celtics is up there, but I did the Celtics first.
Oh, that was smart. That was smart.
So my agent was like, listen, you're gonna do Boston, but you need to do that one first. You're fresh.
Yeah, Miami.
I didn't do Miami.
I did Miami. Yeah, Miami's tough. Only reason because they got the knee pad situation. So like pause if needed. Pause if
they got
needed.
the fucking what?
Pause.
Knee pad.
So in their society, because I say society because the Heat legacy is that obviously you go into practice, everybody has to wear knee pads because they want you diving on the floors for loose balls out there trying to hustle, like, everything.
Man,
right?
What the hell, bro?
So, bro, I at this point, before now I wear long tights and all that. At the time, I didn't wear no tights. I just had the short tights. I'm good. I'm like, why am I about to wear these tights? Like, I don't even feel comfortable wearing this.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, you got to wear it. You got to wear it. Like it's mandatory. So that's number one. That threw me off. So I'm like,
you don't even feel good.
I'm already lost. I'm out of it. But we get out there.
I'm out of it.
I'm like, yo, this is uncomfortable. I'm like, man, why are we doing this? So then I actually get out there. I actually played really well. Conditioning was really good. But at the time, I'm coming off of like I said, Houston and a couple other ones. So I was already locked in. Like, all right, my conditioning got to be better. Like, I can't be. And then it was a good workout, but that was just a lot, man. They just wanted a lot out of you. But the Houston one was crazy. I died out there. Just 1-on-1. We did 1-on-1 full court in the middle. Then we did both sides. We did the sideline. So obviously like the middle one was the toughest because you had cones. So literally like it's lane line, it's cones. And if you go outside the cones, it don't count. So it's like, hey, turnover. Like, so basically you have to drop the ball and then like the other dude got it and go. So that bro, we did that. It felt like 30 minutes. Yeah. Just 1-on-1. Like we did the middle, side.
Straight
30,
bump.
30 minutes.
That'll do it. That'll have a motherfucker tied for sure.
Then after that, then you got we doing 3-on-3 full court. I was solid in that. Then we get to just shooting drills, and I'm dead at this point. Like my legs, can't even feel my legs jumping. the guy, and then the bad thing was the guy kept asking me, "How you feel? You all right? Your legs all right?" And I'm like,
what the fuck you think?
What do you think?
Yeah,
and then
bro.
I'm shooting the ball. I'm like, just kind of just throwing at the basket. Like, and at this point, I'm just like, man,
I ain't coming to Houston. I'll tell you that.
They not drafted me. Yeah. I wasn't even on the board.
I'm not on the board. Okay?
They had it.
Yeah. Take your little gear with you,
Take him off of that.
They might let you lead to get there.
Yeah.
Man, let me get that back.
Right. Let me get out of here, man.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get that gear back.
Let me get out of here. Yeah.
Draft night.
What's
draft night like for you and your family?
Yeah, I told my family, I was like I said, one chance that I had was that Indiana Pacers workout. That's the only thing I could possibly see happening.
Yep.
My agent's like, yo, I've talked to Indiana. It's a possibility. But I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
At the time, now looking back, it's a whole different mentality of like how I look at the draft. I literally told my girlfriend, wife at the time, I'm like, well, girlfriend at the time, now wife.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, I don't know if I'm gonna get drafted. I don't want to do nothing big. I don't want no party. I want nothing. I just want to go to dinner. We go get some food. We go home after that.
Mm-hmm.
So to make people understand like the draft then and then now, the draft then, first round, everybody's normally like Americans or like they're foreigners that they know they're slotted.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the second round was very much uncharted territory for a lot of guys back then.
Mm-hmm.
If you went second round, most of the time they stashed you, they put you overseas or something like that. Or they would trade the picks and they would just, they just pick a foreigner and be like, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And so we get to second round. I'm like, yeah, nah, it's not happening. I don't feel it. I don't, sometimes your energy just ain't there.
Yeah.
And so got to second round. Draft went by. Indiana's coming up. They're like 56, 55, something like that. And they end up trading the picks. So I was like, oh,
I'm cooked now.
Yeah, there it is. That's the writing on the wall right there. Yeah. So
a moment like that, where does your mind go?
Frustrated, obviously. Yeah, I mean, I think every basketball player, you want to hear your name called. You want to be one. You one of the 60 players, one of the 60 best players in the world right now. Right now. Not hearing my name called, frustrated. I was like, man, like, all right, drawing board. What do I need to do to get my name on a roster?
Yeah.
Next day, me and my agent, we have a call trying to figure it out. Like, hey, what do you want to do? I'm like, look, just get me on a situation where I can at least compete and like go play for a spot. Like it might not be a guaranteed spot because obviously they have their spots are locked in and they have like, a ton of stuff going on. Yeah. The league with guaranteed, non-guarantees is crazy now. But so we end up talking it over. It came down to between Indiana and New York, and I ended up picking New York. And I was like, all right, let's go get it. Let's go get New York in Summer League. And that was kind of where it started from here.
You chose New York and you're from Louisiana. First of all, Philly and New York,
it's right there.
It's right there. So you kind of familiar with it.
Yep.
But you're going to the Big Apple.
Yep.
That's a whole different beast.
Yeah.
Whole different beast. What is your rookie year like? How are you handling yourself your rookie year?
Rookie year, so obviously go Summer League. I kill Summer League, get a training camp invite, go to training camp. I actually killed training camp. It came down, I was the last cut, made the last cut. Me and Travis Ware, shout out Travis Ware. And it's so funny, I'm just like reminiscing over that. They have like a video that goes out now viral with the Knicks where they show where are the New York Knicks, that team that I was on my rookie year to where they're at now.
Yeah.
I think myself and I think Clee Anthony Early, the only ones that are still playing.
Damn.
Well, other than, no, I'll take it back because you still have Timmy and all them still playing too. Timmy Hardaway and Shane Larkin. But then they show like other guys, and then it shows like T. Ware's a banker now. He's an accountant.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's funny because it's like, man, like, all of our stories just, we cross paths and now everybody doing something different now. So but big shout out Travis Ware. He makes this team. I don't make the team. So I go to G League.
Okay.
D League at the time.
Yeah.
D League is, man, crazy.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a long story. Yeah. Stick with me now. Stick with me.
Stick with him. I already know.
Yeah. Long story. And this is the D League at the time, developmental league. If you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you, developmental league is way different than G League in the sense of at the time the league was still going up. Trajectory was going up. They're starting to get new teams. New York had just got a new team, the Westchester Knicks. So I'm like, all right, going on to Westchester. Obviously, the Westchester Knicks and the New York Knicks are connected. Like they, same locker rooms, same facilities. Like the basketball gyms, like right down the street where they were playing at the county center. So I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Like, I was already here, so I just had to move my stuff over to a new apartment, and then but all my stuff, my equipment was right there. I could talk to the guys. They all still cool with me.
Still connected.
So go through that season. So boom, we go to Indiana. Well, yeah, I'll say we went to Indiana. Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah.
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Shout out Fort Wayne.
Shout out Fort Wayne. We get there, right? So they give us keys, and I'm like, keys at a hotel? Like at the time, I hadn't been to no nice hotels now. I mean, I've been at Marriott's in college and all that.
Yeah.
They give us a key. I'm like, what is this key for? It's like actual key, like a key.
Like an
actual key.
To go in the door.
To go in the door.
Oh,
so I'm like, what is this?
The fuck is going on here?
What is going on here? So we get to the room.
You get traded? I'm just
Hey, look, after you hear this, you probably gonna say, man, I should have got traded.
Yeah,
something should have happened.
Yeah.
So open the door, and it looks like a brothel in there, bro. Like sheets are red, floor is red, bathroom is like disgusting. Like it's bad, bro. It's bad.
Oh, hell no.
I'm like, what am I walking into?
Some freak shit.
Yeah, for real. Like legit motel.
No.
Legit. So I'm like, this is crazy.
I gotta get out of here.
So I call my parents, call my girl. I'm like, yo, I don't know if I'm built for this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm built for this.
I'm not built for that.
Yeah. This is crazy.
This is nasty.
So I'm like, I gotta get out of here. They're like, only way you get out of this is you gotta pick it up. I was like, say no more.
Say less. Well, y'all not touching the ball no more.
Yeah.
I got to get out of it. What do you tell the people?
I ain't tell them nothing. So this is what I did. So I'm watching my roommate, right? We have roommates at the time.
Oh, damn, man, you had I forgot they had roommates.
We had roommates. Yeah, developmental league, you have roommates.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously you're a grown man. You got a roommate. I literally walk in. He's taking off his jacket. He's in his shorts. He's chilling in the bed, relaxing, laid out. I'm like, what is going on,
you
brother?
think this is normal?
Brother, this is bad.
Yeah.
I kept on my sweatsuit from the airport. Hey, look. I kid you not. Did not take it off.
Yeah.
Didn't take it off. I didn't even put no sheets on me, nothing.
Nothing.
It's cold in the room. I'm just like this.
Yeah.
Just sleep. I wake up next day. I got in my mind like, I got to go kill today. Like, I'm getting out of here as fast as possible. So this got to be December. The date for call-ups.
Cold out there, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's cold in Fort Wayne. Call-up date is January 7th.
Yeah.
To get called up to an NBA team. And I'm like, I gotta be a call-up right away. So I play 19 games through that season. Get called up. First call-ups. I was the first call-up in the Westchester Knicks history, the Knicks history.
That's lit.
So obviously a new team, so I get it. But I was like, yo, I can't go back.
Yeah.
You hear about the stories about like, man, like this happened and I can't go back. Like you hear about KG tell the story about Avery Bradley. Like he went down. I'm not going back.
Yeah.
Same. My mom, I'm not going back.
Yeah. All you got to picture is that fucking hotel room.
Man, that hotel room.
Shit scarred you.
Nightmares.
Yeah, bro.
Nightmares, bro. So I literally I was like, we can't do this no more. We cannot do this. And thinking back, bro, like still to this day, that probably was the worst motel room I've ever been in. Even like overseas. That's bad. And overseas is like, sometimes you get sketchy overseas.
Yeah.
Like Italy, like you get some hole in the wall hotels. But but phenomenal like situations for living.
Yeah.
All that. But you do get some hole in the wall hotels that, you know, if it's off the beaten path, not like a major city or nothing like that, you will get some. But that was by far the worst, Fort Wayne, Indiana. No knock on Fort Wayne, Indiana, but
that motel. The fact they put y'all in a motel is crazy.
Crazy. Now they staying like right down the street from the gym. Like obviously they're in Indiana now, so it's a little different. But yeah, that was crazy. So yeah, that was my experience rookie year. Get called up. I mean, I literally, like I said, went stupid in the league. Literally got to the league. First game, like, and I tell this to all my young fellas. They say, well, what was the experience? Because I was a combo. So what was your experience playing against, you know, the name guys? For me, every game is somebody's name. Like, obviously, different positions you could play. You could play somebody off, you know, off the beaten path. Like, all right, you could play like this. It's just random. But the point guard position, the first night I had James Harden. The next night, the first night I had John Wall.
Welcome. Yeah.
Welcome to the league, young fella.
Yeah, come on.
The next night, James Harden.
Yeah.
I think the third night.
You got called about the Knicks too, right?
Yeah, I was on the Knicks. I got called about the Knicks. I'm sorry. Called up by the Knicks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because at the end of the day, when you play the Knicks, are you playing these guys at home?
So my first game, let me rewind back real fast. Sorry. First game, so I get the call. Yeah. They're like, yo, we're gonna call you up to the Knicks.
You lit though.
I'm in the room with all my boys. We playing the game. I said, man, why is the GM calling me?
Yeah.
I said, everybody, hold on. You just got called up. Everybody celebrating. We all celebrating in there. So I packed my stuff up. I said, hey, what you gonna do? They said, just you got to get the car outside right now. Go to the train station. You're going from the train station in New York all the way down to DC. So now listen to this story, right? The train. I had to take the train. So I don't know if that's like any knock on me, like if they had like hoping like what I was gonna do in my situation. Oh well, we're gonna just send you on the train.
Yeah.
This train ride had to be like 3 hours. I didn't get to DC until like 1 a.m. Now, mind you, I just got to DC. I got to be up at like 8, 9 in the morning for a shoot around. And like, you know, I'm trying to figure out the situation, how it all works, because preseason like was one thing, but obviously the NBA season is different, you know, with you know, with how the shoot around goes.
Yeah.
So I'm exhausted. I'm still exhausted. I'm like just trying to figure out like, how do I get my bearings? How do I get everything situated? So down in DC, shoot around happens. I'm like all excited. People call me, blowing me up, have a good game, So go out there, nervous. I get in there probably the first couple minutes, you know, and big shout out Derek Fisher, you know, my head coach at the time. And he gave my first shot. Get in the league, get opportunity. Like I said, I played decent. It was like what I had, 5 points, 6 points, something like that. Decent first game. We lost that game, and mind you, we only won 17 games my rookie year.
God damn.
17 games. We're very, very bad. That's why everybody, like, people to this day still shout out like Galloway for putting on for the Knicks while we were terrible. I'm like,
so you're a legend there.
Look, I go back today and still people be like, man, what's going on, man? I'm like, man.
You remember y'all was ass?
Yeah, remember? I remember you, but y'all was ass. I'm like, yeah, hey, look. It is
at
what
least
it is.
I did so.
At least I did something. I held it down.
Yeah. So your first, the point guard position?
Boy.
Was a monster.
So our play that game the next night. So it's a back. I didn't even know they had back-to-backs at the time. I didn't know nothing. I just walked into this situation where I'm coming into a back-to-back. So we played John Wall. The next night we play against James Harden. So this is James Harden, Josh Smith, Dwight Howard.
Oh shit.
This is the Monstars.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whoo. My boys is blowing up my phone. You better not get crossed up tonight.
Yeah. Well, you come out here and guard the nigga then.
I said, okay. Yeah. I said, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen, but I'm locked in. So get out there. I'm just trying to, get going.
Yeah.
Bro, shot goes up. Shane takes a shot from the top. Catch a tip saying, boom. Crowd goes crazy.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I'm here. That's like my welcome to the league moment where I was like, yeah, like, okay. And like it was shocking because nobody knew it. Like we had Reggie Miller and all them calling the game, and they all like, "Who is this kid?" Oh, da da da. Like after the game, watching all the highlights, I started rolling after that. Hit 3 steals. We were throwing lobs. We lost. We got smacked though. Smacked.
How many J's have?
I think he said like 30. That's when like the 30 and the 40 ball started happening. Like it was like in that era, like it was like kind of started going up. We had like 30, he had 30 or something. But they on the bench at this point. Like they getting I'm out there. I'm still doing me. So I was like, hey, look, it is what it is. But that happens. Like I said, that was my welcome to the league moment. And then it just like started rolling from there. Like, you know, obviously game after game, you playing against all the top point guards. You got, you know, your CP3s, you got Tony Parkers, you got Mike Conley's. Like it's just every game was somebody new. And it's like they like either you like, and I'll give you an example with Russ. Russ was like fast, right? Like he's like quick with the ball.
Insane.
Like downhill.
Aggressive.
Yeah. But then you have the same thing with CP3. CP is like, he's downhill, but he's not as fast. But he like real crafty with it. Like he got the spins. He you know, in and out, like all that.
He just really methodical. And then it's like, and he's just like out thinking you. All right, you gonna do this? Guess what?
I'm gonna do this. Watch this. Yep. And they had lob city. That's lob city at the time.
That's what Blake and them. Oh hell.
So they throwing lobs. People are celebrating this. Like they over there doing all types of stuff. So I'm like, man, this is embarrassing. But you know, we took our lumps that year. Like I said, I played
really?
well. Yeah, really.
Did you?
Yeah. we got it. Man.
How long were you? Well, so you had how many years with the Knicks?
I did 2.
2 years with the Knicks, and then you went where? What was the whole journey?
So I'll give you the whole journey. So went that year. I got second team all rookie that year. So
that's big time,
out of nowhere.
That's huge.
And so you have like I think Andrew Wiggins and all them, like they got first team. I got second team. I'm like, shoot, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Play there. Second year, they bring in another point guard. Situation changes. So that's when I really started getting a chance to like just shoot the ball. Like I just, you know, like I said, the undersized thing started. That stigma started sticking in there because then I was a combo. They didn't believe in me in the point guard. I was like, bro, I could play. I played it last year. So, you know, the stigma started happening.
Just saw me do it.
Yeah, I just did it last year. So stigma started happening. Drafted somebody. Then went from there. Went to the Pelicans. I was in the boogie trade in the middle of the season. I went to Sacramento. After that, went to Detroit, 3-year deal. Then after that, I go from Detroit to sign with the Suns. That's the year that we made it to the finals. End up losing to the Bucks in the finals. And then my 8th year, I'm playing with I went back to the G League because that was like the year after COVID, and it was weird, like a random thing. So I didn't get picked up. So I just like, I'm gonna stay here, stay healthy. Got called up from home. Brooklyn called me up two 10 days. And then I went to Milwaukee, signed with Milwaukee, ended up catching COVID, and then I went home, and then my season was done. Then the next year, I was thinking, all right, maybe I might get a chance to stay in the G League, and nothing came about it, but that was my 8-year run.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
When you get that Detroit deal, what's that feeling like for you and your family?
Man, excited. Ecstatic to obviously get it, you know, get that contract.
That work.
To come from nothing.
The work.
I literally, you know, got it out the mud. Came from nothing to now, signed a multi-year deal. I was excited. But also too, like, man, my family still was like, "You're going to Detroit, though." Detroit. That was like, I'm like, dog, y'all killing me. Excited for me. They was like, Detroit, though. I'm like, where else you want me to go?
What are they paying me?
They paying me.
All right, yeah.
So what you want me to do?
Let's do it.
So get to Detroit, and like, man, that like not knowing what Detroit was to like look back, and Detroit was like the best situation because it's such a family-oriented city. But also too, like there's a lot of knock on Detroit. Like they, you know, people talk about the downtown's bad. Nah, man, Detroit is really like they've changed it all the way. New makeover, it looks great. They, you know, they new buildings, a lot of money infused companies have come into the city. So, man, it was unbelievable.
So you were Oh yeah, you was clearly in the Little Caesars.
Yeah, so my rookie year, we were still practicing up at the Palace.
Okay.
But we were playing down at the new Little Caesars.
Okay.
So the first year Little Caesars was there.
Got you.
Then my second year, they finished with the practice facility downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're down the practice facility right there down the street from the Little Caesars. So that was perfect. Yeah.
Got you.
Yep.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
We got to talk about the run that you're a part of going to the finals.
Yeah.
Talk about that. That had to be one hell of a ride.
Man, unbelievable.
One hell of a ride. You had a special unit, play with Chris. Talk about playing with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. I mean, it was really a special group, and you could just tell everyone just really enjoyed each other.
Yeah, we would always hang out on the road. Man, Chris is one dude that like you can ask him anything.
Mm-hmm.
That man has an answer for it.
Yeah.
That man has an answer for everything. He's been through every situation that you could possibly think of.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we would hang out all the time. He's the first person that like really put me on like a lot of the vino. I'm big. I love vino.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know, that's wine.
Mm-hmm.
So he introduced me to a lot of wines that a lot of people don't hear about or don't normally try.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, we were trying new bottles, periodically, and I mean it was unbelievable. Like obviously the conversation with me and him became really close, our families.
Mm-hmm.
Then D Book, like we became tight by just the years of competing against each other. Like we compete against each other. Like D Book is like the ultimate competitor
for sure.
And I go back to a story, rookie transition. So this is going into my second year, his first year coming in. Now, I didn't play ping pong at all at that time. And so like they put everybody in this like huge bracket, like ping pong. And I'm like, no, I don't even want to play. They're like, you gotta play. So I get matched up against D Book. So I'm just like playing whatever. He's over there cracking the ball. Like, he's going crazy. I'm like, okay, all right. I said, all right, young fella. I said, all right. So long story, boom, we get to the league. And I still have this grudge from that moment because I'm like, you took that serious, but let's see what you. And then we would have battles. Every time I played against the Suns, I would try to go crazy against them. Every time, and we can still talk to the day because now we go from the games to now we practicing against each other every day, going at it, and it's a little different, obviously, because how people's situations are and all that.
Sure.
I'm not the main guy. I'm just like one of the role players trying to figure it out. But yeah, that was a great relationship between me and him. Trying to think what else. Jay Crowder, we had the young fella,
Mikhail,
Aiden, Cam Johnson. We had a squad, but like I said, everybody. There was no egos in the room. Everybody kind of like came into it like, hey, look, we all trying to learn. We're trying to get better, and we trying to find a way to make this make sense.
Y'all beat a lot of good teams.
So the first round we had the Lakers. First round we beat them. Beat the Lakers is crazy. It's insane. Like games are sold out. Like I'm like this is a long story, but they like writing us off. Like the whole ESPN, LeBron has never lost in the first round, and like man, that's my guy, like good dude. And when he lost that series, dog, like everybody thought that was it. They was like, man, like what's he gonna do now? And so then we beat them. Then we go next round. We have
is it Denver?
I'm trying to think if it was Denver, the Clippers next. I think it was Denver next. Yeah, we had Denver next. That's right. Yep, we had Denver.
I think it was Denver.
Yeah, you guys beat Clippers.
In the conference
finals.
finals.
Was the conference finals.
That's right. Yeah, so we had Denver, right? So we're going into it like we smacked them in the regular season. Like it's about to be nothing. So we had all the confidence after beating the Lakers. Like you got all the confidence.
Yeah.
We go in there, we smacked them up 4-0. Like the fans are chanting 4-4. Like,
that shit was crazy.
Crazy. So we smacked them up. Then we get to the Clippers. Now that series right there, that was the only team that like mentally I was like not fearful, but I was like
they can get us if we don't.
They could get us because of how they had PG, they had Kawhi, then they had I'm trying to think, was that Keith?
Kawhi got hurt though.
Yeah, so he ended up so we had Morris, one of the Morris twins. They could match up really well with us.
They matched up perfectly with y'all.
Perfectly with them. So we're like, ooh, it's gonna be tough. We get to I don't know what game that was. I don't know if it's game 2 or 3, something like that. Bro, I think we got to the game, and I think Kawhi didn't even dress out or something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, what? Like, what's going on? He's like, man, he got hurt. Because it's like he did this one, we went down lane and like went to bump.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like a freak, like, just like, just one of them, like,
did they win game 1?
I believe so. We were were we away? Or no, we were home.
They were home.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys won game 1, 120 to 114.
Okay.
You guys won game 2. Then they won game 3. Then you won game 4. Then they stole game 5 from you guys.
That's right. We beat them in game 6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Chris went dumb.
Yeah, he went dumb. Went crazy.
What happened?
My bad. No. To tell you the story of that series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm actually tell you about the beginning of the playoffs. We playing against the Lakers.
Yep.
If I don't know if you have the clip, if you can pull the clip up, if not, CP falls hard in game like 2 or 3, maybe in game 1 or 2 against the Lakers. Like he's playing through it. Like that's when I knew, like, oh yeah, this dude's different. He's different.
He knew y'all had a chance,
bro.
Yeah.
So breaks his wrist, and I think like he broke his wrist, and then he had like this something with his arm where he couldn't extend to something crazy. I forgot. Like it was like something with his
elbow or some shit.
Yeah, something like that, something crazy. But anyway, that happens, right? Go through a whole series. He's kind of like just doing his thing with one arm. He got that left hand, like all left hand. Then the series against the Clippers, he's like, yo, I'm back. I think I'm back. I've been trying to shoot with it. I feel good. And then you get to game 6 and he destroys them. He's hitting jump shots. He's like, it's so funny, bro. Like he puts his brother in them in like spots where he always knows where everybody at in the arena.
Yeah.
His mom and them, dad here, brother over there. I told you he's talking to his brother the whole game. I'm laughing. It's a scene. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Boy. He had Pat Bev in a little,
bro.
He had Pat Bev rattled.
Dog,
they had beef.
Yo,
ain't that the one where he like bumped them and hit them in the back?
No,
hit him in the back.
Please show that clip, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He literally, bro. CP is a clown. We all like timeout happens, right?
Yeah.
CP says something to him, right? CP just walking away, but like he's such an actor too.
Mm-hmm. The way he fell was
he fly.
He's like, my back. He's like, that's all.
I said,
CP like a brother to me. The way he fell, I was like, see.
Right. Everybody like, come on,
you act like he killed you, bro.
We like, come on,
he flew.
Bro, he flew like, man, bro. He sold it crazy.
He sold it crazy. It was good though.
Pat's like, man, no, man. I'm like, yeah, it's over, dog. You might as well shut it down,
For
dog.
sure. So, y'all get to the finals.
Yeah, get to the finals.
This is something you watched your damn near whole life. You in the finals,
the finals. So
that's crazy.
We get to the finals, right?
Yep.
So
just break down the series. Yeah. Because I don't know if anybody's really broke down.
Yeah. I'll tell you,
from your perspective.
I'm gonna break it all down. So and this is from my perspective because I had stuff going on too. So I launched my brand. I launched Ethics the Brand.
Okay.
Launched that. So we get to the first practice. I've been like going like so leading up to this, my designer and me, we're going back and forth trying to create this shoe.
Yep.
We create the shoe. Game 1 of the finals. Well, the whole playoffs. I'm like, should I break it out? No. Let's wait.
Mm-hmm.
We get to the final. It's perfect. Perfect timing.
Perfect time.
I'm gonna wear my shoes. They're gonna be like, what do you have on?
Mm-hmm.
Boom, my brand. So create my brand. We get a huge influx of people like wanting to get the shoes. Wish I would have known I had a website on it up to go and just pre-order start, but that's a long story short.
Yes.
Another long story. But anyway, learning process. So whole series, right? First game, we come out. We actually punched him in the mouth right away.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, we got a good chance here. We look good. Second game, right? It's a good game back and forth, and we get game 2. So I'm like, okay, we got a really good chance. Now, I don't want to say the names, but we had a couple injuries after game 2.
Okay.
With a couple injuries, and I'm like, shoot, like, what are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
So then Monty's like, yo, we're gonna not switch up the lineup, but we just gonna limit guys' time, put other guys in situations.
Yeah.
we actually have a really good chance to win game 3. I think was that game 3 or game 4? One of those games we had like a chance to win it and like folded right at the end. I think that was that was one game at the end. We lost it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was game 3 because we had a chance to go 3-0 and then we would have won it probably in Phoenix after that.
Yeah.
We get in the locker room. Everybody's just distraught. Like, I can't believe we lost this game. Like, people are upset. We supposed to be doing this and y'all doing this. Like, it's just going back and forth. Heated conversation, but like you gotta have those conversations.
Yeah.
You gotta have those conversations to be better. So I'm like, damn, like, I thought we was gonna win a ring, but I don't know now.
Mm-hmm.
So get to game 4.
You can kind of feel the energy shift.
Energy starts shifting.
Yeah.
Energy starts shifting. And then game 4, Giannis got the hit. I wasn't playing at this point. And then me and Javon Carter wasn't playing. And so we on the bench. Well, no, we weren't on the bench. We was on IG before the game. Obviously, you got time before the game. You didn't worked out early.
Yeah.
And we see Giannis walking with the Black Forces on. We got the Black Forces. So this is an inside joke between me and him. We talking. We like, we might be in trouble.
He on one.
He comes out. I think he drops like 30, 40 ball.
Yeah.
Like, Chris Middleton is by far the most impressive I've ever seen play the best, like
Robin roll.
Yeah. He's the best I ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
He hit pivotal shots in pivotal moments.
Mm-hmm.
Get to his spots, don't matter who's in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
And really just like, he keep it simple. The game is simple, but obviously 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense.
It makes sense. Yep.
But
rise up.
Just rise up. But yeah, he had a heck of a series.
Yeah.
So obviously lose that game. We go back home. Now our confidence is like, it's teetering.
Because the pressure's back on y'all.
The pressure's back on us. Like, we gotta win this game. If we don't win this game, it's over.
Yeah.
So we come out and we're rolling. We're actually playing well. And then the last thing we have to block. DA gets the ball. I think it was DA. Yeah, he about to dunk it.
Mm-hmm.
And Giannis blocks it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything just out the air. Like, just,
you felt
the whole cell was gone.
And then the motherfucking Drew got that steal.
He got the steal at the end.
Giannis got that and one.
It was and one, and it was over.
And this is what people don't understand. It's human nature.
Yeah.
And you can't. It's hard. You try to psych yourself out as much as you possibly fucking can.
Yeah, yeah.
But damn, bruh, you feel that shit.
You feel it. Yeah, it's like we lose that one. You could just tell, like, the energy just.
Yeah, you just like, man, fuck.
So
but the thing is, you feel those things so much earlier than when you actually lose that game that you really need.
Man.
Like, there's always a momentum shift at some point. And when you talk about game 3, when you like, maybe if you go in the locker room, and like I said, I don't know what happened, but maybe if you go in the locker room like, hey, listen, we just need to do this, this, and this,
yeah,
and we win in that game. Let's just regroup. But if it could go that other way and y'all doing that, that's where it can get real spooky.
Yeah, so that was tough. But we were still locked in. We was like,
oh yeah, for sure. Y'all still out there competing.
We knew we was good.
Yeah.
So are we going to game 6? No, it's game 5. We go into game 5. We're like, okay, let's just get us. We back home.
Mm-hmm.
We got our crowd. We're gonna be good. Like I said, that block, it kills us. Then obviously Drew gets the steal, throws up to Giannis. Giannis gets the and one.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, now we got to go back to Milwaukee game 6. And man, you're talking about the craziest game I've ever seen somebody play.
I was there.
Yeah,
I ended up coming to the game.
I'll give you an example. Like, I've seen players like play, like, not out of their bodies, but just like similar to like stuff you've seen on TV, or like Giannis played flawless that game. Like, I don't even think he missed that many shots. He had a 50 ball on us.
I think he had a perfect game.
Yeah, he 50 ball, like, it was crazy.
He honestly played. He couldn't have played no better.
He could play no better. No better at all.
And the crazy thing was, if he played good, y'all win that game. Y'all played very well that game.
We right there. We're right there.
Jay Crowder was hooping.
He was killing. He was keeping us in it.
He was keeping y'all. He was hooping.
He's talking. Like, I'm loving. I'm like, yeah, we got a chance here. But Giannis just he just put them on his back, and he willed them to win that game.
And it was a true. He was like, I'm not going back to Phoenix.
The only other time I've seen like that was like once in a lifetime. Like, I'm about to win this game with my team. The only other time that I've seen somebody like be specifically like, I've seen somebody Jordan-esque, and this was Ant. So Anthony Edwards, we had USA for the World Cup, right? This is 3 years ago now? Yeah, 2-3 years ago. Anyway, so boom, we in practice. We're in Dubai. We're getting ready to go to the World Cup. We'll go to, like, obviously you got to build up, like you go to different countries and then you go to Manila. We're there. He's talking. I'm like, okay, yeah, I like that. I like the energy. He's talking. He got a lot of confidence. Then he starts hitting shots. I'm like, okay, all right, he backing it up. Then he gets a couple steals, and I'm like, oh.
He guard too.
He guarding too. Oh yeah, he doing this. He then proceeds to tell, because he goes down, he dunks one, and Jaren Jackson's right there, and he's like, he should jump and go try to block it. Yeah, jump. And I said, oh, yeah, he different.
He wanted all smoke.
He want everything. He paused. He want all the smoke. But then it's like, okay, the offense, I could see offense, but then he defensively was like locking up. And he's telling him, man, passing the ball. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Let's get it. And like literally just going back, like, bro, he might have scored all the buckets and had all the stops.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was the closest thing I ever seen to like Michael Jordan. Like I've watched, all MJ clips, all that.
Yeah.
Crazy. I said, wow. That was probably the two most out of body experience I've ever been a part of, and unbelievable.
I've said it before. I think Ant is next.
Yeah, he's
because the type of competitiveness of wanting to be that guy.
You need that. You need that.
You gotta have it.
You gotta
like, and the maturation process from then, to last year
has taken off
to taking KD down, getting to the Western Conference Finals, talking about I want Kai, even though he lost. He's talking like, I just want to see the smoke. Then going this year, he's pushing LeBron James.
Like, yeah, I'm here.
Like, nigga, I'm better than you now.
Yeah, I'm here.
This is my shit.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's different.
That's different.
Then, okay, now I see Steph. Unfortunately, Steph gets hurt. I'm like, did you see it then? You knew he was...
Yeah, I knew it then. Yeah. Like, just to see it up close and personal and see how competitive, because like, we would do like shooting games every day. And obviously, like, I'm a role guy. You know what I mean? Like, I've done my job my whole career. Like, obviously overseas is a little different. Overseas, I'm the man overseas. Like, I'm going to get it. Over here, NBA, I wanted to be a role player so I could, my career could be long.
Yeah.
For him, like, it don't matter who you are. You could be the top dog. You could be the bottom guy. He won it. He won all the smoke. Yeah. He right at you. He talking everything. So, bro, we would have competitive like days every day. Like, it'd be something. We playing, we shooting, whatever. So I was like, okay, yeah, this guy got
different breed.
Yeah, he different. He different. So to see that, and then fast forward to like, obviously, I don't know if you've seen the they got like a ton of clips on him talking about, when he hit the Lakers in 5. Yeah. All right. Then he talks about how, man, the Timberwolves, the Clippers, they got us up. Not the Clippers.
The OKC.
OKC, they got us up out of there. But he gonna be a realist because he understands. Like, look,
that's what I respect about him.
Yeah.
But he like, hey, look, they got us.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be back.
I'm gonna be back,
but I'm gonna still talk though.
Exactly. I'm gonna
still talk.
You can do nothing but respect that.
You can respect, because it's like, at least you understand. Like, look, I ain't gonna be quiet regardless, because I got my team here. We here. But hey, they was better. So it is what it is.
He's a different breed.
Yeah.
How Tyrese had a really good run there. Did you know he was taking that step too?
So obviously with the USA team.
Yep.
you could tell. Also, I'm gonna rewind back a little bit further. So I was in preseason not last year, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was with them in preseason.
Okay.
With the Pacers, and I could see that he was taking that jump then,
Mm-hmm.
where it was him and T.J. McConnell going at it every day in practice, and you could tell that Andrew Nembhard, like he was a rookie at the time, like trying to figure it all out, and like they had a really good core, but they hadn't been tested yet. They hadn't gotten to the playoffs.
Yeah.
A lot of people still at that point was still thinking he was overrated.
And they got to figure out how to win too.
Yeah, figure out how to win. So they get through that year, boom, they make it to the playoffs. The next year, it's like, oh yeah, I'm here now.
Mm-hmm.
He make the All-Star team. Now this year, for them, like obviously the voting and for the players and all that, most times the players are correct. Most times, when they're voting for other situations like overrated, underrated, you see it. Like he had a rough year, but for him to do what he did and like he made that his line, like, all right, I'm about to go prove it every single series. Like I'm the best point guard. Like obviously he didn't win it because he got hurt. I mean, but he was actually killing that last game before he got hurt.
Cooking.
He was cooking. So you look at him going to knock off every single Eastern Conference point guard and saying,
I'm the best.
I'm the best. He almost like I told everybody, I said if he would have beat Shea, he would have gone down like right now. He would have been the best player in Indiana Pacers history, and he would have been the best point guard in the league right now if he would have won that series.
I don't know about that.
If he won that series, I'm talking about him to win the championship out of all the stuff that had happened that year.
He better than Luka?
This year, right now, if he wins the championship, if he wins it, but he didn't win it, so he's not. But just think about it.
It would have been hard to argue.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you argue that?
It would have been hard to argue.
How do you argue that? Because of where
he stepped up in the biggest games.
Think about the impact that he made.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say like the same thing happened with Dirk, but they didn't put Dirk the best power forward when he did that run.
No, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
I don't think he was the best power forward.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, he was.
That year?
Dirk is the best.
His championship year?
I think the next year I don't think they had him as the best power forward.
No. I'm saying at that. So Dirk, did you remember who he beat in the playoffs?
I know who he beat. I remember from that.
No, Dirk was the best power. No, he.
All right, you guys continue. I don't know though.
For sure,
Dirk was the best power forward, hands down at that moment. Best one because he went through Timmy. He went through.
He beat everybody.
Yeah,
LaMarcus Aldridge.
I mean, he went through
Chris
everybody.
Bosh.
He knocked off everybody.
Pau Gasol. Did they play the Lakers that year? No.
No,
I don't think he.
No, I don't think so.
No, they did.
Yeah, he knocked off everybody. He knocked off B-Roy.
Yeah, he beat.
He knocked off young KD, and then he knocked off.
Yeah, he beat everybody. He was the best power forward.
What are you talking about? He might be the best player in the league at that point.
But that's what I'm saying to you a lot. I'm telling you, right now I'm looking at the ESPN rankings. They have him ranked at 25.
But that don't matter.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying a lot of people still didn't have Dirk as number one as a power forward. That's all I'm saying.
But back then. It was more so the media controlled all that.
Yeah.
Now it's the players. The players are, hey,
speak on it. Yeah.
Hey, I'm playing against him every night.
Because now, if you ask the players who the best player in the league, I'm pretty sure everybody gonna be like, Jokic.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, so you guys have Dirk after 2011 over Tim Duncan.
Yes.
No, I'm saying,
but what he's saying
at that moment,
year.
For sure, but I'm talking about going to next year. He's not gonna be ranked number one.
He is.
He starts the year off. He starts the year off
the best.
Yeah, I'm the best player.
You gotta knock the king off.
You gotta knock the king off.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like
he's the best player.
Like all right, for example.
You know who was the best? There were a lot of people. They had Blake ahead of him.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like that.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Turn that shit off.
No. See what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
He just knocked him off. What are you talking about?
He knocked him beside his head.
You guys are right.
So you had unbelievable NBA career.
Yep.
What is that transition like? Understanding, okay, let me go across the waters and make some bread and play this game that I love. Yeah. What is that process like for you after going 8 years in the league?
It's difficult. I'll say that because the next year, like I said, I went the G League to start off to try to figure out like, hey, can I get a call up or can I get back in? Because a lot of guys want to stay close to you get back in.
Yep.
And nothing was ringing. I was killing the G League too, and nothing was coming about. And so Had a couple teams overseas calling like, "Hey, look, we want you to come over. Let's see what get your feet wet to play overseas." My wife was like, "Nah, not yet. I don't think let's just stay here. We got a situation. Obviously we had 2 kids at the time, and so now that they're rolling in school, like to remove them from school, and we go all over there because I'm not gonna move without my family. Like I can't go over there by myself. I mean, it's cool. A lot of dudes do it. That's not me. I'm not built like that.
I'm with you.
I'm not built like that. So for me to go over there, I was like, she was like, look, just wait one more year and then we'll go next year. Nothing came. I was like, let's go ahead, make the decision to go overseas. What's the best situation for us as a family to go forward? Agent was trying to, scramble, trying to figure out situations. We had different options. Italy was a great option because we had been to Italy before. So it was like, at least we knew.
You're familiar.
What's going on over there. And lo and behold, didn't know that we were going to the same city that Kobe had played, like obviously grew up in.
Yeah.
So it was like just a funny story, like how they just coincided his like stories where, obviously, the greatest player of all time in my book, other than Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like to see his story from an Italian side of it all.
For sure.
And so to be there, enjoy the city was great. Reggio Emilia was amazing. It was difficult at first because the language barrier is crazy. Like you're literally like, a lot of people say you're just dropped in the city and you got to figure it out. Not saying somewhat you're dropped in the city, but there isn't many people that speak English like in another country. That's like somebody coming here and saying, hey, look, if you don't speak English, then I can't conversate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same thing. Yeah. So to be over there, and now I know enough to get by. My kids, fast forward a year later, my kids speak Italian now.
That's lit.
So that's amazing for them. And so you got to embrace it. I say that's the one thing that, if you're going overseas, you got to embrace the journey of like, every day is something different. You don't know what you're going to expect. You don't know what's going to come about it, but it's a journey within a whole year because it's like 8-9 months of just basketball. You're just locked into like a situation where you're in another country. If your family comes over there and visits you, that's amazing. If not, you just got to be there. Be there and just be able to keep your feet where you are, keep your mind where you are, and just go and have fun with it. Have fun because it's like, bro, to be playing basketball in a whole nother country, you didn't grow up thinking that. Like, I mean, obviously, yes, the dream is to play in the NBA. Don't get me wrong. The dream is to play the NBA. But to play basketball on a whole other side of the world, you can't beat that.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
Yeah. Did you give me a crazy overseas story? At a game or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. This might be fucking nuts.
No, it was crazy. So obviously, situation like I was mentioning earlier about my teammate, like obviously leaving, like he actually left like right after this game. So we're playing the game. We're another city in Italy. I'm not gonna name the game because then everybody like the guy, he'll see, if he sees it, he'll know what it is. I mean, obviously he knows the story.
Yeah.
Just like my teammates do too. So we're in the game. Coaches, most of the time overseas, a little bit more in your face than over here in the States. Like, coaches are yelling, screaming, cussing, like they want you to play better or whatever. Really just to challenge you. So the coach is challenging them. Like, you got to play better defense. You got to do this, that, the third. He's like, okay. Like, literally looks at him in the face. Okay. Foul. The guy throws the ball in again. Foul. Guy throws the ball in again. Foul. 3 fouls. The coach subs him out. He goes sits it in the bench, takes his jersey off, and then just sits there.
What the fuck?
And we all like, what just happened?
Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
So then, like I said, after that, it was over. Like,
I mean, yeah, you basically kicked yourself off the team on that one.
So, craziest story. Like I said, my first year,
different.
My first year in Italy was crazy. First overseas experience was crazy. I seen it all. I saw it all in my first year. So I was like, whatever I see going forward
it's nothing.
It's nothing.
I know how to deal with this.
Yeah, I know how to do it. Yeah. I know what you're on.
I know what you're on right now. Yep, I can feel your energy.
Yeah.
Better pure score, AI or Kyrie?
Pure score. Let me ask you this.
I don't think that matters to me. For me, that doesn't fucking matter.
So I'm gonna ask one question before I answer it. Like 3-pointers or just in general? Because you know 3-pointers wasn't like a big thing back then.
So I'm referencing what
like all over the
Paul
court.
Pierce said. 3 levels.
Yeah.
Any way you
okay.
Any way you want it.
Gotcha.
They can do it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say AI. That's gonna be my answer. My answer is gonna be AI. But I will say this: playing against Kyrie, like Kyrie's my guy. We worked out in the summertime against each other, like seeing it firsthand, the finishes, getting to a spot, raising up, like bro, he's probably the toughest shot maker I've ever had to guard in the sense of like being the same height or like a little bit like the same height, and then like it could be like a second where you're there and then it's like it just holds it a little longer and then it shoots and it's like it's still cash. Move it. It's always crazy. Then like 3-pointer, like getting to like the shifts and then like all of a sudden it's just he raising up. Now with AI, the whole difference is it didn't matter what you did. Like he was fast. I mean AI, I always hear the stories like AI had moves and all that. You saw like it wasn't like a shiftiness, but it was more so just like the rocks. I'll say like the rocks more so than shiftiness because he didn't have like Kyrie got a lot of like the pity pat like stuff like that. He had like AI has like long crossovers, like just a quick burst and change another direction. It's like that was him. So I'm gonna say AI, but yeah, I know it's a long-winded answer, but man, both of them, man, pound for pound, probably the 2 best, heavy hitters that at a smaller guard.
Those are some guys. Those are some guys.
Yeah.
Does Kawhi Leonard deserve a statue in Toronto?
Ooh, yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Easy. That's easy.
How come you don't say thank you when Mark says no?
Huh? It was Mark. I told Mark why, though. I told Mark why I said that.
Yeah.
I said, my reasoning was, there's a kid that was just born in Canada. He's going to grow up to be a Raptors fan.
Yep.
He needs to know who brought them their first championship.
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
That was one of the best pods we've ever had. I ain't going to even hold you.
I appreciate it.
Your story's incredible. I appreciate you getting on and continue your success. Wish you the best.
Yep.
And before we get out of here, talk to us about your brand.
Yeah.
You got your own shoe. What is that like?
Ethics the Brand. If you guys go check us out, social media, Ethics the Brand, ethicsthebrand.com. We got a lot in store. I'm working on a lot right now. I haven't really been doing much like marketing, haven't been doing much posting, more so been just locked in on what I'm trying to build right now. We got a huge, like, I guess you say moment right now to like make it make sense for a lot of athletes going forward. Like, obviously you have the NILs, you have just the sense of like what I want to do going forward with like different teams, high schools and all that. And not saying I want to compete against the bigger brands because that's not my goal as of right now. But it's about the impact in the community. Like the ethics community is just right now small. We're building it as we go. It's all about being purposeful. Like I've always had my career and it's been purposeful in how I've done it.
Yeah.
Like the sacrifice, the hard work, the dedication, all that has always been, it's purposeful driven. Same thing with my shoes.
Yeah.
I want to be able to make people think about the shoe. It's like, obviously it's not about me. I'm building this brand, I'm building this community for purpose-driven people to be a part of it. That way, when they put the shoes on, they feel like, all right, my purpose is this. Like, whatever this is, it could be anything. So it's like every single day is a new opportunity to go get it. And so that's all I want people to understand about my brand. It's like everything that I do for the brand, everything I continue to push with the brand, it's like, whether it be the shoes, whether it be the clothing, I want it to be the best, best and comfortable feel for like clothing, shoes. That way, when you're in the brand, you feel good and you play good. You know what I mean? If you're gonna play in the shoes or whatever you're doing. So that's what I'm all excited about. And go check us out. We got a lot in store. Shoe 3 is definitely on the way. But it's fun. It's a fun process. It's a lot of ups and downs. Being an entrepreneur is ups and downs. I mean, obviously a lot of people would know this. If you don't know it, I advise you to try it out. Obviously I have multiple streams of income coming in. So this is my, my off the court income, and and I'm very appreciative of everybody that supports the brand. And yeah, we're gonna continue to make a difference in the community.
Hey, listen, bro, I'm excited for it. Let's talk.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna get some. Look, make sure you guys tune in. I'm gonna bring all the athletes in, and then you don't look up and be like, "How do you get all?"
Exactly. Hey, listen, we'll be in contact. Y'all stay tuned to Rain Your Race. I'll be
stay tuned.
But that's another episode of Rain Your Race. We appreciate y'all. We out. Peace.